Hey look, it's 8:54 and I'm getting myself my pills together. There's magnesium, multivitamin, vitamin B stress complex, omega-3 fish oil pill, Canby. I forgot to take my Canby again last night, so shame on me. 8 units of long-acting insulin. Started this morning with an albuterol, tobramycin. The pills are going with a cup of coffee.
Dogs out here.
It goes down to Miranda's.
And it goes all the way down. Miranda's is pretty far, isn't it? A couple miles.
It's just right there. You can see it.
Oh. I've been through the country over there. Maybe it's because I have to go to the next exit.
Miranda's is over just after the 36 exit. You're trying right instead of left.
Yeah, how far to go that way?
I don't know. When we were walking the dogs, we just stopped right here and turned around.
We should bring our dogs
There's a
out
fire
here.
pit. Let's go over.
Ooh.
Yay, fire. Let's go and burn things.
So I've made myself some lunch. It's a bowl of beans with a bowl of sausage, sun-dried tomatoes, sriracha barbecue sauce and mustard, and a cup of coffee that has some heavy whipping cream and sugar, going with 3 units of insulin and 5 enzymes.
Becoming a member of the Country Music Hall of Fame.
Bay's Big Red, 92 and 98.3 FM.
At Stage.com, we have fresh deals every day with even...
One, two, three, jump!
No. Here.
Well, that's another seminar squadron that had a name very similar to that. No, not too bad. Like this kind of line, this is one line.
If you get one, you'd be like,
Well, the penguins are right at home. It's getting cold.
Yeah, you got them stuck in a cage and they won't escape.
Oh yeah, you gotta put penguins in a cage.
Yeah.
I saw my first penguin a few years ago at the San Francisco Jewish penguin.
How much have you had to drink?
Nothing. My daughter-in-law tried to get me a drink. It wasn't working. This.
I think Tim's affected.
I would prefer Del Monte. I know what you
Made myself a very simple dinner. There's 2 sandwiches that have a bit of ham, barbecue sauce, and mustard with a glass of water. Each piece of bread I looked up is actually quite a few more carbs than usual. They're 19 carbs each. So it's a total of just under 80 carbs total. So I'm going to have 4 units of insulin and 5 enzymes. It is 1 o'clock. Here is my breakfast and the usual lineup of morning pills. There's didn't I get Azithromax? Anyway, I need to get out Azithromax. There's omega-3 fish oil, vitamin B, magnesium, multivitamin, 2 Orkambi, a bowl of oatmeal, both types of insulin, 5 enzymes, a cup of coffee, and 2 pieces of peanut butter. After this, I need to make sure to do an albuterol and a tobramycin. Made some lunch. Looks pretty good. It's a bowl of mashed potatoes with corn, sun-dried tomatoes, barbecue sauce, and tuna. Cup of coffee, 5 enzymes, and 3 units of insulin.
You want me to take a picture of it?
No, a vlog.
Vlog?
Yeah.
I don't know what that means.
Put up a video every day on YouTube?
Oh!
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not hip with the lingo.
5 entries is too much for him. He can't make it. Oh, no. Charles, do you need some help?
I've got it.
Oh yeah, I was just watching the duet.
I wrote a couple
Not
months.
bad.
Doing no good for now.
I decided in case you want to come back here and say Merry Christmas and goodbye. But I don't know how the rock is. Who's here?
Can't take care of Dad the way I would like to.
Excuse me.
Yeah. They're 3.5 hours away.
Between
Can't
sets.
take care of them. Can't give her, I can't tell her. She needs that as well.
Restroom hall.
So.
We just need to find out.
Why did everybody Are we gathering here?
Yeah.
Take your coat off here, Mike. Oh, are you? Okay. You need any help? We brought plenty of guys. Got it.
Hey guys, other than Winter Wonderland, I really liked how where we were standing at the.
I got myself some dinner. It's a little different than usual because it's some refried beans. I put a whole lot more cheese than usual, and there are way more tomatoes that were stored in olive oil than is necessary. Then there's bologna, and usually I'm not a fan of bologna. I think the taste is dull and the texture is rubbery, but that's kind of being drawn out by the aforementioned ingredients. And then there's some sriracha on top of that that's going with a glass of milk. I think it only needs 2 units of insulin and 5 enzymes. After this, I need to start my evening treatments. So I woke up a little bit ago, made myself some breakfast, got my pills together. There's 2 Orkambi back there, an omega-3 fish oil pill, vitamin B stress complex, multivitamin. I don't need Azithramax. Why did I get that out? Magnesium, 5 enzymes. But there's both types of insulin, going with 2 pieces of peanut butter, toast, cup of coffee, bowl of oatmeal. After this, I need to do an albuterol and a tobramycin. At least. That would probably go with the best. I usually don't do hypertonic saline when I'm doing tobramycin just because they both take a very long time. I know it's really late to be calling it a lunch. It's actually kind of a dinner, but that's okay. I made 4 burritos. They look pretty good. At least I think they're burritos. I'm not entirely up on the vocabularistics of this particular part of the food pyramid. They each have refried beans, cheese, and tomatoes that were stored in olive oil. So they all look pretty good. There's 4 of them. That's a total of about 100 carbs because they're about 25 each. So I think I'll have 5 units of insulin and 5 enzymes. That's going with the cup of coffee that someone went out and grabbed and didn't finish, so I grabbed it. So it's 2 o'clock. I got my breakfast put together. There's a cup of coffee, 2 pieces of peanut butter toast, a bowl of oatmeal. That's going with Azithramax, vitamin B, magnesium, omega-3 fish oil pill, a multivitamin, 5 enzymes, and both types of insulin. And after this, I need to do my treatments. So I know that it's much later than it ought to be for me to be having lunch, but here I am having lunch. It's a bowl of almonds that I just recently opened. 2 PB&J, that's just regular grape jelly and peanut butter. Glass of milk. I didn't count up the carbs because I know that the bread is about 19, so that's 4 units of insulin. Glass of milk is another 1. So I'm gonna, and then with the peanut butter and the jam, I'm gonna say 6 units of insulin and 5 enzymes. That's just a rough estimate.
Loki!
I'm going to. I'm in the middle of my dinner. I'm not supposed to wait 15 minutes.
So every 3 hours. What about the other one?
I'm not thinking that again.
Those are huge. Hurt. Crush it like into 4 pieces.
It's a gel. First, like it was a cramp that went down and then it went back. Oh, that took like a half an hour for it to stop.
You know, you're standing. I'll get from McKenna's people.
So this is a bit different from normal. I've done a tobramycin and, yeah, okay, I just did a tobramycin. I need to do an albuterol and pulmazine next. But I decided to get myself some food. I'm being bothered by a cat, and that's not new. What I got here is some mashed potatoes and a veggie burger. 2 veggie burgers, patties actually, and a glass of milk. The potatoes have barbecue sauce and sriracha in them because why wouldn't they? It's a total of, let's see, there's 50, another 40, about 120 carbs. So I'm going to have 6 units of insulin and 5 enzymes, then continue with my breathing treatments. Got my breakfast together and some pills. As far as pills, there's Orkambi, a magnesium, omega-3 fish oil, multivitamin, vitamin B, both types of insulin, and a few enzymes, going with a cup of coffee, 2 pieces of peanut butter toast, and a bowl of oatmeal. After this, I need to do an albuterol and a tobramycin. Lunch is something light, plain and simple. It's 1 potato and 2 eggs with a glass of milk. That'll be going with 5 enzymes and 1 unit of insulin. So I've made some dinner. It's a bowl of beans with sriracha, barbecue sauce, mustard, and sun-dried tomato. And because of what time it is, I think I'll also include 2 Orkambi, a multivitamin, 5 enzymes, and my long-term insulin. Now the thing of it is, I'm out of insulin pen needles, and at the moment I don't know where to get any alternatives or any spare. So I'm just going to have this, and then I need to wait until I get more needles before I start taking insulin again, because I'm all out. This is going with a glass of milk. And then after this, I need to do my treatments. Albuterol, Pulmozyme, tobramycin. So I got myself breakfast put together. It's a cup of coffee, 2 pieces of peanut butter toast with a whole bunch of pills. And those pills are Azithromycin, a multivitamin, magnesium, omega-3 fish oil pill, vitamin B, 5 enzymes, and 2 Orkambi. I'm not doing insulin right now because I've run out of needles and I have some more coming in the mail. After this, I'll do an albuterol and a tobramycin. Here I got some lunch, and it's something that we're all very well familiar with by now. It's a bowl of beans with sun-dried tomato, sriracha, barbecue sauce, and mustard, going with a glass of milk. Still don't have any insulin needles just at the moment, so I'll be taking this with 5 enzymes. Still eagerly awaiting taking insulin though. I think they have me cornered. Made some dinner. This is something that we've all gotten to know and love. It's a bowl of mashed potatoes with sun-dried tomatoes, sriracha and barbecue sauce, and tuna. There's a cup of coffee because I feel like drinking coffee at 5:40 in the evening. This also goes with 5 enzymes, and then in just a little bit I need to start doing my treatments. Goodness gracious, look at this. It's a needle! That's right, my medication has come in the mail. Funny story. They delivered it at 8 o'clock at night. What a bizarre thing. I've actually never heard of that. But it's nice that I got my medication, and that included a box of needles. So, very good. What fun poking sharp objects into my subdermal tissue and injecting fluids. Great times. So, I made 2 burritos. They each have sun-dried tomatoes, mushroom, pepperoncini, sriracha, refried beans, cheese, and a Polish sausage. That is a drink from a fast food restaurant that someone has gotten recently, and I'm going to finish it off. It's a total of about, I want to see 80 carbs. That seems about right. So I'm having 4 units of insulin and 5 enzymes. Here's a bowl of cereal and a cup of tea. It's a total of 60 carbs. So I have 3 units of short-acting insulin, 8 units of long-acting insulin, 2 Orkambi, and 5 enzymes and a multivitamin.
Yeah, that is really creepy. In a very disgusting world, he's old enough to be her dad. Yeah. What? Just a second. Well, no, hold on. 21, 30, that's 9. 11? Come on, food. She's 9. 21. Okay, but still. 9. Yep. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm coming.
We're talking about...
Like, it's disgusting. Wait, where is it?
The, fridge.
Got it.
So at 11:30, just woke up, got my pills put together. There's a magnesium, omega-3 fish oil pill, multivitamin, vitamin B stress complex. Got my needles, hooray. So I'm having both types of insulin, 5 enzymes. They got a different type of protein bar at the store, that's fine. It's a little smaller, has less protein, that's okay. So I'll have 2 of them. And an energy drink. After this, I'm going to be doing an albuterol and a tobramycin. Here's some proper breakfast I got put together. It's 2 pieces of peanut butter toast, cup of coffee, a little cereal. It's a total of about 90 carbs, so I'll have 4 units of insulin and 5 enzymes. I guess this is kind of lunch, but it's really more of a dinner. There's I guess that's a beef sandwich with mushrooms and cheese in it, and I put some barbecue sauce, so that's pretty awesome. And some fries. This came from a restaurant, and that's okay. It's roughly 60 carbs, so I'll have 3 units of insulin and 5 enzymes. Hey, so I got myself a pretty good dinner put together. It's 2 burritos with Polish sausage, sun-dried onions that were stored in olive oil, refried beans, cheese, mushroom, and pepperoncini with a glass of milk. It's a total of about 60 carbs, so I'm having 3 units of insulin and 5 enzymes, a multivitamin, and 2 Orkambi.
Stab that. Loki, go. Go. Go back. Hey, come on. Go in the room.
Hi.
Go.
I'll put that on.
She wants to see me.
She will receive this.
She doesn't want to see you, Jordan.
What? She's awake. I just talked to her.
I'm the visitor.
I'm going to bed. I'm going to suck out.